We have some massive articles here. So first one's going to be the SEC faces backlash over legal conduct in XRP and debt box cases. The next one is XRP. US election holds XRP in limbo, the court timelines, and the last one, which is most interesting, so the XRP price if it takes over SWIFT. And at the very end of the video, I'm going to be showing you a video of Brad Garlinghouse and what he thinks at the moment. So it's a very interesting video. Make sure you stay to the end. And we're going to start with this one. So the SEC faces backlash over legal conduct in XRP and debt box cases. So welcome back to the video. If you enjoyed the video, make sure you subscribe and hit the notification button where you don't miss out on the latest in XRP news. XRP is number one and is going to be number one very soon. So the court ruled XRP is not a security, relying on evidence from a pro bono attorney who spent $75,000 of his own money prosecuting the case. A federal judge reprimanded SEC lawyers for lacking faithful allegiance to the law and acting hypocritically during the XRP case. The SEC continues to face legal defeats with sanctions in the debt box and case and accusations of lying and misconduct in court. So the SEC has been criticized for its conduct in high-profile cases such as the XRP and debt box. Scholars and critics have concerns with the agency, and several federal judges have questioned its ethicality. So when a judge said that the SEC lawyers did not have faith, allegiance to the law while working on the XRP case, a case which sparked a lot of controversy regarding the credibility of the commission, court ruling highlights SEC misconduct. So they're under the spotlight. The legal struggle of XRP involved a pro bono attorney at law, John Deaton, very good guy, and he's always been back in XRP because he sees the true potential in it. So prevailed in the case regarding the legal status of XRP. As mentioned earlier, the judge concluded that the XRP itself is not a security, which resonated in the world of cryptocurrencies. During the discovery, Deaton moved the judge with the names of 75,000 XRP holders, inclusive of 627 in Massachusetts, to avail the data that the latter used in coming to a conclusion. It was considered as a major blow to the SEC's campaign to increase crackdown on cryptocurrencies after the XRP rule, and a federal appellate court said the SEC's proceedings was arbitrary and capricious, which is a very high legal standard to cross. The ruling joined the increasing number of decisions castigating the SEC for its inconsistent and arguably reckless enforcements to the regime. The debt box case brings further allegations. In another legal battle, the SEC faced sanctions for lying to the court during the debt box case. A federal judge sanctioned the agency for what was described as international misrepresentation and other forms of misconduct. The sanction further questions the agency's integrity in handling sensitive legal matters, especially in its attempts to expand its regulatory reach. So the combination of these cases has sparked frustration amongst various sectors, including legislators who oversee the SEC. Yet, as some observers have pointed out, there has been a lack of strong public reaction from members of Congress, particularly those sitting on the Senate Banking Committee. So the silence has raised eyebrows, especially in the light of the statements made by Senator Elizabeth Warren, who suggested that she did not want to place SEC Chair Gary Gensler in a tough spot. Well, thanks to Gary, he placed himself in that tough spot. So we go on to the next one, XRP News Today. Court timelines and US election hold XRP in limbo. So uncertainty over SEC's appeal strategy keeps XRP below 55 cents, while broader crypto markets slip by 0.45%. Speculation rises about the Ripple case reaching the Supreme Court if Kamala Harris wins the US election. I hope she doesn't. So XRP's performance could shift after US presidential election, with a Trump victory favoring XRP recovery. So I do hope Trump wins. Very much so. So XRP trails of crypto market mid-bill speculation on Sunday, October 13th. XRP declined by 1.35%, reversing a modest 0.2% gain from the previous season to close at 53.2%. XRP continued underperforming the broader crypto market, which slipped by 0.45% to a total market cap of 2.145 trillion. So the SEC appeal strategy appellate timelines. On Sunday, October 13th, uncertainty about the SEC's appeal strategy left XRP below 55 level. XRP remained under pressure as investors awaited the SEC and Ripple's court filings in the SEC versus Ripple case. The SEC potential challenges against the programmatic sales of XRP ruling remains a focal point. So after the SEC filed its notice of appeal, the court docket revealed the agency's plans to appeal against the summary judgment and the final judgment, bit like from the Bible. In the summary judgment, Judge Annalisa Torres ruled the programmatic sales of XRP did not satisfy the third prong of the Howley test. So pro-crypto lawyer Fred Rispoli recently shared the potential appellate timelines, expecting the SEC's brief by December 2nd, 2024. However, Rispoli anticipates the SEC to seek a 30-day extension, potentially leaving XRP yet again in limbo until January 2025. So I hope Trump gets in a lot earlier. So the SEC opening brief could be crucial for XRP and views on the SEC's chance of overturning the programmatic sales ruling. So for investors hoping for a swift resolution, Rispoli predicts a Second Circuit ruling no sooner than January 2026. So the US presidential election and the SEC's appeal debated. Speculation about the SEC's appeal included potential scenarios in the event of Kamala Harris winning the US presidential election. Rispoli speculated on how the results of the US presidential election could impact the SEC's appeal path, stating, "Of course, an SEC loss at the Second Circuit of that magnitude combined with a Harris win would guarantee an appeal to the Supreme Court. If Trump wins, on the other hand, there may not be a Supreme Court appeal in the event of the SEC lost at the Second Circuit." So while Rispoli believes the SEC would not go to the Supreme Court if it loses in the Second Circuit and Trump wins, it's plausible that the SEC would drop the appeal in July 2024. Trump said he would fire SEC Chair Gary Gensler on day one. So that is big news, and that's one of the reasons why I back Trump, because Gary is corrupt. So John E. Deaton, who represented 75,000 XRP holders in the Ripple case, criticized the SEC, saying, "SEC needs to be led by people without conflicts of interest or ideological biases who put retail investors first. I'm proud my pro bono efforts in the Ripple case helped expose the massive conflicts of interest at the SEC. Gary Gensler has to go." So it's not only Deaton, it's also Trump wanting to get rid of Gensler. So XRP price outlook, appeal filing, and the US presidential election. XRP could remain below 55 cents until the US presidential election on November 5th, 2024. So it's coming up very soon. A Trump victory could fuel optimism, possibly driving XRP price to $1. I reckon 1,000. So retracing its rally after the programmatic sales ruling. Controversially, a Harris victory would likely leave XRP in the hands of the appeal courts. XRP could drop below 50 cents if the SEC offers convincing arguments challenging the programmatic sales ruling. So you see the graph down below. It hasn't really done anything significant. That's a good time to invest. Best platform is BitUnex. It is right here. You get up to 5,500 worth of benefits depending on how much you invest. It's got a massive global usage and 200 million traded every 24 hours. The link is below the video. Make sure you do your own research, but it's a very good time to invest as the uncertainty gives us discount at this very present time. So the outlook: investors should closely monitor appeal-related updates, which will likely influence XRP demand. Keep track of SEC actions, which could be pivotal in dictating XRP's price movements. So the XRP price right below, can't really see, it's a bit of a ripple wave if you like. Daily chart XRP hovers below the 50-day and 200-day EMAs, affirming bearish price signals. A breakout from the October 7 highlights highs of 54.61 could bring the 200-day and 50-day EMAs into play. Furthermore, a break above the EMAs may signal a move towards the 57.39 resistance levels. Ripple's case-related news. So the SEC activity and SEC versus crypto case-related updates require consideration. Conversely, a fall from 50 cents level may give the bears a run at the trend line with a 14-day RSI reading 40.87 XRP. Could drop below 50 cents before entering oversold territory. So very interesting, very discounted price at the moment. And we're going to go on to one of the most interesting ones. And after this, we're going to be showing a video from Brad Garlinghouse himself, why he still has exceptional faith in XRP and Ripple. So here's XRP price if it's able to fully replace SWIFT. So you can see SWIFT fading, XRP is coming in. It looks like a Ripple / XRP credit card in the background. It's going to be taken over. If XRP fully replaced SWIFT as a primary system for international financial transfers, its price could potentially rise massively. And I think you got a word wrong. It will rise massively. So XRP boasts impressive utility in the payment sector due to the attractive features of its underlying blockchain, the XRP ledger. So notably, as a result of this utility, several analysts believe XRP should be trading much higher than it is, so raising discussions around price suppression. So XRP's potential, so consequently, market commentators suggest XRP's potential could be unlocked if it witnesses an increase in adoption. Others have asserted that their token could eventually capture a chunk of the payment volume handled by SWIFT, a development that could help its price action. SWIFT handles over 5 trillion in daily transactions, according to a report from the Financial Crimes Enforcement Network, or the FinCEN. So this translates to around 1.25 quadrillion annually. Replacing even a small portion of this could will dramatically increase XRP's demand and market capitalization. So for XRP to replace SWIFT, it must secure broad adoption across global financial institutions, while the XRPL is faster and more cost-effective, processing transactions in 3 to 5 seconds, on average 3.8 seconds, at almost no cost. SWIFT has an established network of over 11,000 institutions and decades of trust. So SWIFT's deep integration with the financial system makes it a strong competitor despite its slower transaction speeds and higher fees. So interestingly, payment giant Ripple has already secured some major partnerships which could leverage XRPL, but it still has a long way to go to catching up to SWIFT's extensive reach. Hurdles XRP must overcome to rival SWIFT. One of the most significant hurdles for XRP is gaining regulatory clarity, especially in the US. So the legal battle with the Securities and Exchange Commission, mainly Gary, has been a major stumbling block for its adoption. However, as the lawsuit nears a close, if the absence of an appeal seals it completely, this could boost confidence in XRP and lead to broader acceptance by financial institutions, the 11,000 that we're looking at. So regarding scalability, SWIFT handles vast transaction volumes daily, and for XRP to complete the XRPL must scale to process the volumes reliably. So the XRPL already allows quick settlement times, but operating at SWIFT scale might require upgrading in liquidity. So and infrastructure. In terms of liquidity, XRP would need to maintain substantial liquidity in all major fiat currencies to facilitate seamless cross-border transactions. Ripple is addressing this through its on-demand liquidity or the ODL service, but much more would be needed to replace SWIFT. So XRP price, you've replaced SWIFT. If XRP handled 5 to 10% of SWIFT's transaction volume, potentially amounting to 125 trillion, its market cap would need to rise massively. Some estimate the place this market valuation at reasonable figures of 10 trillion, much more than the broader crypto market capital. So a market cap of 10 trillion could push the price of XRP into the hundreds of dollars, considering the circulation supply of 100 billion tokens. Such a figure would lead to an XRP price of $100. Interestingly, if XRP fully replaced SWIFT, prices could reach the ambitious $1,000 level. It would actually go to, I'd say, like 10,000. So, however, there are significant challenges. Financial institutions must try XRP as a secure and stable alternative to SWIFT. Cryptocurrency's inherent volatility also poses a risk, as institutions would need a stable asset for everyday transactions. Now we're going down to the most interesting video now, Mr. Brad Garlinghouse. So big breaking news. Brad says the ruling is clear from the judge. Only one final piece left in invested contracts sold to institutions. Resolutions expected very soon.
As Alex described earlier, in Chair Gensler, instead of saying let's codify that, let's sit down, they keep hiring more lawyers to bring more lawsuits. And again, it's just a silly way to approach regulation through enforcement. Is not the best way to approach this problem. And that's why we've been working with people on Capitol Hill, and again on both sides of the aisle. It just happens to be this became partisan for maybe good and bad reasons, and you're seeing the Republicans kind of lean into it more so than the Democrats.
We only have about 30 seconds left, Brad, but I am curious here about your relationship with the SEC. Are you in settlement talks at all with the agency right now?
I can't comment on that specifically. Suffice it to say that the ruling has been clear from the judge. There's one final piece, as you referenced, about these investment contracts that are sold to institutions. We expect resolution very soon, but can't predict exactly when the judge will rule there. Alex.
So resolution very soon from Brad Garlinghouse himself, the $10 billion man, for a reason. If you enjoyed the video, subscribe and make sure you press the notification button. That is all from Crypto Spartacus. Until the next one, peace out.